Hi. Thanks for tuning in. It's been good to sort of share this stuff, and I sort of hope you're getting something out of all of the talks that I'm doing, and that something has resonated with you. I've got one topic that I wanted to talk about today. It's probably a little bit. It's close to home. Um, I think a lot of times this sort of bores out of the "Are you okay?" day and those sort of things. I've read this somewhere in a book, or heard it in another YouTube video, or something like that. And I'm not sure exactly where I found it, but it did resonate with me at the time, because this is something that I do find is difficult for myself, and it's sometimes not obvious to those people around you. And I think it's this concept of sometimes the biggest battle that's going on in your mental health is not actually visible to people at all. It's going on in your mind. All the negative thoughts that you're having, or all the thoughts that you're taking on, that you might be subjected to, and all the things that are going on around you and stuff like that. And for a lot of people, for those people watching you or seeing you, they can't see that this battle is actually going on. All they're seeing is potentially you smiling, or just look like you're coping. But underneath, it's that same old adage around the duck. Calm on the top and paddling furiously underneath. But in this instance, you're actually having that mental struggle each time of, coming to work, getting up in the morning, joining in on that meeting, speaking up for yourself. All of those things can be extremely hard when you're absolutely trying to fight your demons, or quell or quieten the voices that you're sort of hearing, either from yourself, or from things that you're thinking about or imagining. This battle that's going on, and I mean, I've felt that battle myself a lot of times when I go into things. Sometimes I just don't even want to face it, and I sort of retreat into myself, because that's a safe space for myself. I think those things are very difficult, and sometimes also very difficult to talk about. So, these days, like, are you okay, and to reach out to sometimes that's what will help those people when they're fighting their inner demons. But you might not still not see it or hear about it or anything like that, because those battles that are going on are expending a lot of mental energy. And I think that's why a lot of times when people are having mental health issues, that battle is exhausting. And so sometimes that battle not only stops you from having good sleep, but it also stops you from just making good everyday decisions. So sometimes when you have somebody that you can sort of see is struggling, it might be that this is going on in their head, and it's not even sort of visible for anybody outside. So think about that. It's certainly something that I struggle with sometimes, is having those mental battles, and I feel like I'm constantly fighting them. Whether it's with myself or with somebody, whether it's with myself in terms of the thoughts that I'm having about myself, or the thoughts that are generated from other people, what they're saying around me, and then that can be sometimes the same sort of thing. And that also then drives sometimes the things like imposter syndrome, and on all of those anxieties that might sort of come up as well. So just something I wanted to share, just for an awareness, really, rather than anything else. People are struggling with this sometimes, and you're not actually aware of what's going on in people's minds. Anyway, so thanks a lot for listening. Thanks for taking some time out of your busy day to listen to this, and hope you found some of it useful. Anyway, look after yourselves and take care.